Okay, folks, I'm going to try to do a little bit more Hebrew here. I'm going to go back to the Routledge program, and we have been working on this Shiur 24. And I'm going to put this, let's see here. These are our lessons and our exercises. Unit 2, answer key. We're in 24. Let's take a look at that one there. Okay, all right. Targil 3. Okay, all right. So here we are, Shiur 24. And remember last time we went through these various verb forms, ledeber, letil, spare, and lelamad. And then we did this one here. Also notice this, ole hadash for a new immigrant, olah hadasha for a female immigrant. So basically what we're doing is we're taking this part here and we're going to do it again, except we're going to change some things here. And so this says here, Shnei et hasipur. Let's see. Let's see here. Shnei et hasipur. Yeah, let's see here. It looks like I think it's Shana. Yeah, change the story. Shnei hasipur. Shnei hasipur. Shnei hasipur. Okay, and then Shabbat Targil. Yeah, Shabbat Targil, okay. Shnei hasipur Shabbat Targil. Shabbat Targil. Shabbat Targil is in the exercise, So where they're getting that from is, so the bet is in with or on, and Shabbat Targil. So Shabbat Targil is in with or on, and then okay, so change the story and the exercise, and Yael is Gadi and Tal. Okay, so that means this right here, all of these that have to do with Yael. See that? They get changed to Gadi Vital, and then Devorah changes to Yitzhak, which is Isaac. Okay, or ISAAC, I think, one of those. Okay, so basically, and this is really, there's a lot of writing here. So so basically up here, and so where it says misaperet, yeah, ela misaperet. Let's see here. Yeah. Yael misaperet. Misaperet. Yael misaperet. Okay, so this up here, Yael misaperet is going to change. So what's it going to change to? It's going to change to reflect Gadi Vital. So because I think that Gadi is a man's name. So I think, and let me just double check that. And then the way that I can find that out is just to quickly look on the answer key here at the top. And yeah, they're using misaperim, okay? All right, so Gadi Vital, misaperim. So they are saying. Okay, now they put this in cursive here, so I'm just going to finish this out with misaperim. Okay, so Gadi Vital and misaperim. So Gadi and Tal are saying, and so notice it says up here at top is Hine Hahavara shali. So I think this is here is my friend. Hine hahavara shali. Yeah. Okay, so here is my girlfriend. So let's see here. Devorah is changed to Yitzhak. So I think probably this is going to change and this is going to change because this shali is going to reflect shalanu. So we should have Hine here. And then now remember that Hahavara is feminine form for friends. So we need the masculine form. Hahaver. Hahaver. Hahaver shalanu. Yeah, our friend. Hahaver shalanu. Hahaver shalanu. Okay, so we have a chet, a vet, and a resh. So hine hahaver shalanu. Because why are we choosing shalanu? Because in this one, we're talking about Yael, and she's saying to me. But we needed to say to us, because notice that Gadi and Tal now, we have to change that to reflect us. So it's going to be shalanu. And we use a shurik. Okay, so hine hahaver shalanu. Hine hahaver shalanu. Yeah, hine hahaver shalanu. Okay. So here is our friend. Now notice this says Shema Devorah, and notice that Devorah gets changed to Yitzhak, right? So notice this Shema is saying her friend, her name is Deborah. We needed to say his name is Yitzhak. So it's going to be Shemo Yitzhak. Shemo Yitzhak. Yeah. Shmo Yitzhak. Okay, so Shemo Yitzhak. Okay, so we're going to start with a sheen, a mem, and a holem. Okay, Shemo, a yod, and we have a kof. Okay, so Shemo Yitzhak. Okay, so we have hine hahaver shalanu. So here is our friend. Shemo Yitzhak. His name is Yitzhak. Because remember, Isaac is a friend to both of them. Isaac's a friend to Gadi and Tal, right? Okay, so now this starts out by saying Devorah, and this is going to have to be Yitzhak now. And this is going to have, this will change, this will change, this will change. This will change, and let's see here. Well, let's start out by putting Yitzhak in there. Okay, so Yitzhak, we're going to put who, he. Yitzhak, who, ole, hadash. Yeah, Yitzhak, who, ole, hadash, is a new immigrant. Yitzhak, hu, ole, hadash. Yeah, Yitzhak, who, and remember, instead of she, we have to change this to who, because it's reflecting masculine, right? And this is going to be shurik. Who, and instead of Olah, notice how this is Olah here to reflect Deborah. We need it to reflect Isaac now, right? So it's going to be Ole. And I'm putting the Dakud on here just to kind of help you guys. You notice the superlinear dot on the holem. So we got ole. And probably what would be under there would be a segol instead of a kametz for feminine. Okay, so Yitzhak hu ole hadash. Okay, Yitzhak hu ole hadash. Okay, so Yitzhak is a new immigrant, and look, is Brazil. Is anything going to change on that? No, nothing will change on that because it doesn't matter whether it's a man or a woman. If they're an immigrant and they're both coming from Brazil, it's just from Brazil. So me Brazil. Lamed. Okay, so the whole thing we should have here is Yitzhak hu ole hadash mi Brazil. Okay, so Isaac, he is an immigrant, a new immigrant from Brazil. Okay, so so now this all needs to change. Now this here is going to change. We're going to say who lo, and now we got to look at this. We got to choose one of these in here, and it's probably going to be this one right here. Let's see. He does not speak. It's going to have to be speaking. I think it's probably speaking. Medaber. Now let me put it in here and see. Who lo medaber ivrit tov. Yeah, he doesn't speak Hebrew well. Hu lo medaber ivrit tov. Okay, so we're using this one here. So hu lo medaber, and we're using the verb there, but we're putting it into a masculine singular. Hu lo, and notice this. This is going to be changed. Actually, I kind of think that this might be better just to do it up here. And that X out. Hu lo medaber ivrit tov. Okay, so he does not speak Hebrew good. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. Instead of writing this all out like this, I'm going to literally just change everything up here for you guys, because I think that'll be easier. And then we'll take a look at the the answer key. All right, so because we already have these things up here, there's no sense in me writing everything out. Okay, so he doesn't speak Hebrew good. Aval, that's going to stay the same. Let's see. Yitzhak doesn't speak good, but we. I think this we is still reflective of Gadi Vital, even though Yael is here. Okay, so it's so I think it's still going to be we. Avola Naknu. We've got Kul Asaban. Okay, so I think we're going to use Lilamad. I think Lilamad is teach. Yeah. Lilamed. Okay, so we're going to use this form here. We're going to use Lilamed, okay? Okay, so Lilamed. So basically, we needed to say it's reflective of him. So it's probably Lamad. It might be something like Lamad. Let's put it all in there and see. Avol anaknu Lamad kol Hasan. Let's see. Hazaman. It's probably Hazaman.
עבור אנחנו לימד כל הזמן.
Okay, for us, let's see. Got Hulo Medaber. He does not speak Hebrew good. Aval, but Anaknu, but we. I think the teaching has to reflect, so it's Lom Deem probably. Lamadim. Might be Lom Deem. Lom Deem. See, but of all we blank all the time, but we are, I bet it might maybe has to do something with helping. I bet you it's helping. That's the one that we need. So it's not this one here. All right, so Letil. Not that one, that's to travel.
לטייל.
Letil is Lesper.
לספר.
Lesper. Okay,
לספר.
so we need the teaching one. Lilamad.
ללמד.
Lilamed. Okay,
ללמד.
so what we need is, I'm going to use my other program here because we've got to find the correct conjugation. Okay, so it looks like it's going to Milamade. I think that's it. Well, no, Milamadim. Probably that. Let's try that. Avol anaknu Milamadim kul azaman.
אבל אנחנו מלמדים כל הזמן.
Yeah, melamdim kol hazman. Okay, so but we, and we're gonna put let's see. Takes a little bit for me to get pronunciation. Okay, so that's what should go in there, I think.
אבל אנחנו מלמדים כל הזמן.
Melamdim.
מלמדים כל הזמן.
Okay, so all the time, but we teach all the time. So we're teaching all the time. Okay, ani blank et Devorah. So I okay, so I am teaching Deborah Hebrew. I am teaching Deborah Hebrew. So that's basically what that is. Ani lemadet et Deborah Ivrit. Devorah. There we go. Let's see. It's not that. Oh, Melamedet. That's it. So that's what's Melamedet for there. So now we need to reflect it to Yitzhak. So Yitzhak. There we go. We got Yitzhak in there. And now it needs to be Mela. Oh, this Ani's got to change. This has got to change to Anaknu. Anaknu. Okay. Okay, so Anaknu, Yitzhak, Anaknu, Melamadim. I bet you it's Melamadim. Melamadim. Yeah,
אנחנו מלמדים יצחק עברית.
אנחנו מלמדים יצחק עברית. Okay, so this is going to change to אנחנו. Because remember, we're talking about Gadi and Tal, right? Okay, so anaknu melamdim. Has to do with teaching. Okay, so anaknu melamdim et, and this is going to change to Yitzhak. Okay, so Yitzhak and Ivrit's going to stay the same. So we should have anaknu melamdim et Yitzhak Ivrit. Okay, so notice all the changes that happens here. And I'm going to double check our answer key, but this is an incredible amount of changes. And actually, to think about it, let's see here. I want to check one thing. Yeah, they're putting this into, they're putting it into, good. I don't like that handwriting because it's just, it confuses people. Okay, so Devorah is going to change to Gadi Vatal, okay? And no, Yitzhak. It's going to change to Yitzhak. Okay, so this changes to Yitzhak. Okay, so Yitzhak, and he changes to who? Okay. Talamidah, this Talmidah changes to Talamid. And Tova changes to Tov. Look at that. Talmid Tov Meod. Okay, so Yitzhak Hu Talamid Tov Meod. Because notice all these changes, because Deborah is changing to masculine singular. Deborah is a feminine singular. So we got to change everything to masculine singular. So basically, it's going to be Yitzhak Hu Talamid Tov Meod. Yitzhak Hu Talamid Tov Meod. Okay, Isaac is a very good student.
Yitzchak hu talmid tov meod.
Okay, and then this one's going to change to who? Who, and this Lomedet changes to Lomad or Lomed Mechar. Let's try that. Hu Lomed Mehar. Yeah.
Yitzchak hu talmid tov meod, hu lomed maher.
Meher, that's what it is, Meher.
Yitzchak hu talmid tov meod, hu lomed maher.
Okay, so Meher is quickly. That's this one here. So Yitzhak Hu Talamid, Yitzhak, he is a student. Tov Meod, he's a very good student. Vahu, and he Lomed, he is learning Meher. He's learning quickly. He learns quickly.
Yitzchak hu talmid tov meod, hu lomed maher.
Yeah, Lomed Meher. Okay, all right. So now, B'Shabbat, B'Boker. So on the Sabbath in the morning. Now this Anaknu, I think probably is going to stay the same because we're talking about all of them. We're talking about Gadi, Tal, and now Yitzhak. All those put together is Anaknu still. It doesn't matter if there's 100 people or 10 people or 2 people or 3 people. In this case, there's 3 people, so it's still Anaknu. It's we. Okay, so Anaknu blank, Bierhof, or Bipark. Okay, so probably has to do with, we're probably going to take it from this one here. Latiel. So it's going to be Latielim, I bet you. B'Shabbat, B'Boker, Anaknu, Latielim, Bierhof, or Bipark. Yeah.
או שבת בבוקר אנחנו לטילים ברחוב או בפארק.
Yeah, so on Saturday morning we go probably walking. Tilim. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna have to look it up. Yep, I'm gonna have to look it up. On Pa'alim. Okay, so what we're looking for is metailim. Metailim, that's what we're looking for. All right. Metailim. There we go.
או שבת בבוקר אנחנו מטיילים ברחוב או בפארק.
Okay, so metailim. So this is what we need, because we need the one, it basically comes from this one here. Latiel. So we need metailim. So it's going to be a mem. A yod, lamed, and a yod and mem sophie. Look at that long one there, metailim, which means to walk or to trip. It's going on a trip. We're going on a trip. B'Shabbat b'boker anaknu. So on the Sabbath in the morning, we are going on a trip. Beerhold in the street where we are, we're walking along in the street. Old park. So notice that there's a couple words that probably could be used there in that verb. But in this case they're using metailim.
או שבת בבוקר אנחנו מטיילים ברחוב או בפארק.
ברחוב או בפארק. Okay, so now Deborah gets changed to Yitzhak. Okay, blank to me, Siporim. Let's see here. I think probably story. Siporim al Brazil, about Brazil. So instead of us saying, I think it's gonna be taken from this one right here. Lisa Bear, which means to tell. Lisa Bear. Yeah, to tell. Lesapar, okay. Lesapar, okay. So basically, so what I'm going to do is go to the Pa'alim program and put Lesapar in there. And we're going to, okay, it has to do with to relate, to tell a story, okay? And what we're looking for is Yitzhak is doing what to her, and this Lee is going to change to Lanu, to us, because remember the us is Gadi and Tal, so it's going to be and Yitzhak is speaking, so it's going to be Mesaper, tells. Well, started that letter wrong. Okay, here's a mem, a samek, a pay, and a ray. So mesaper. So Yitzhak and mesaper. Yitzhak is telling Lanu, us, Siporim. These are stories al Brazil, about Brazil. Okay. And now it says, and I, va'ani, because remember before it's Devorah, but now we're talking about Gadi and Tal. This va'ani needs to change to va'anaknu, or just simply anu, and we. Let's see, I think it's, let's see. Va'anu. Let's va'anaknu. Yeah, let's just put va'anaknu in there.
Va'anachnu.
Yeah, va'anaknu. Okay, so va and we, because we're talking about Gadi and Tal now. Okay, so va'anaknu, and we what? What are we doing? Blank. Notice this to her is going to change to him. So it's going to be lo. Lo. And this is going to stay the same. All Yisrael about. So we are telling him to him about Yisrael. It could be either telling or speaking. So it could be speaking to. It's probably going to be taken from this one here. Speaking. So I think it's going to be probably medabarim. Let's try that. Medabarim. Medabarim lo oli Israel. Okay, we got the wrong lo there. There we go.
ואנחנו מדברים לו על ישראל.
Lo al Yisrael. Okay, so this lo al Yisrael. So basically, va'anaknu medabarim. So what goes in here, medabarim? Okay, so also we are talking to him about Israel, right? Lo al Yisrael, about Israel. Okay, so anaknu havarot, we are friends. Now this is going to stay the same because whether it's two persons or three persons and they're all together talking about each other, this is like a narrator talking about each other. It still is going to be anaknu. Oh, got that thing again. There it is again. Get rid of it. All right. Somehow I always hit the wrong button on this pen here. All right, let's try it again. Okay, so all about Israel. So anaknu avaro, we are friends. Tovot me'od, we are very good friends. Now, here's the problem with this here. Before, it's Deborah and Tal. So this here, this havarot, I think it's going to change to havarim. Because now we've got Yitzhak in the mix, right? So we got to get ot and put tovim. So it should be havarim tovim me'od. So we are very good friends. Now before, in the first exercise here, it was just Yael and Deborah, right? Because that's two girls. So you put two girls together in the plural, it's ot ending. But if you have just one guy in the mix there, it changes to im. It defaults to mixed plural. Okay, so that's what we should have. So let's take a look at our answer key and see how I did. All right, so yes, I got this right. Misaperim. Hine hahaver shalano. That's right. Here is our friend Shemo Yitzhak. His name is Yitzhak. Yitzhak hu ole hadash me Brazil. Yitzhak, he is an immigrant, a new immigrant, not just an immigrant. Ole is an immigrant, but hadash, he's a new immigrant, me Brazil, from Brazil. Hu lo medaber ivrit tov. So he does not speak Hebrew good. Aval anaknu medaberim, but we are teaching, let's see, we are medaberim kol hazaman, all the time. I think that's medaberim is avol anaknu medaberim kol hazaman. Avol anaknu medaberim kol hazaman. I'm having an awful time getting my
אבל אנחנו מדברים כל הזמן.
Okay, so, but we talk all the time. I can't remember if I got that right or not. I think I did, but anaknu melamadim. So we are teaching who are they teaching? Yitzhak. Ivri, we are teaching Isaac Hebrew. Yitzhak hu talamid. Isaac, he is a student. Tov me'od. He's a good student. Vahu lomed meher. So, and he is learning quickly. Hu lomed meher. He's learning quickly. Okay, so b'Shabbat baboker. So on the Sabbath in the morning, anaknu matealim, matailim. Okay, so on the Sabbath in the morning, baboker anaknu, we matailim. It's hard to say that. Are on a trip. Berahov in the street where they're walking. We're on a trip. Oh, but park, in the park. Now that park is a transliteration of an English word, park. Okay, so Yitzhak mispar lanu. Okay, so it's telling us. That's right, he's telling us. Yitzhak mispar lanu siporim ala Brazil. Okay, yeah, anaknu misaper.
איציק מספר לנו סיפורים.
Yitzhak. There we go.
יצחק מספר לנו סיפורים על ברזיל.
Misaper. So that's what that one is. Misaper. To us, stories all about Brazil. Va'anaknu, and we, Misaparim, are telling lo to him about all Israel. Okay, so Naknu Misaparim, so and we are telling Misaparim lo all Israel to him about Israel. Okay, so Naknu Havarim. So now notice, remember I was right about that, changing that from Havarot to Havarim, because we've got Yitzhak in the mix now, right? Yitzhak is in the mix. So Anaknu Havarim Tovim Me'od. So there it is right there. We are a very good friends. So the Me'od is the very part. So literally this says the friends, good, very. That's literally what it says. The friends, good, very. But you just put it in English vernacular as we are very good friends. All right, I really enjoyed that exercise. I hope you guys did too. And I hope you got something out of it. Okay, so that finishes Shior 24. And now we have Shior 25. I'm trying to get my
25. 25.
Esrim v'hamesh. Okay, so 25 is Esrim v'hamesh. So I'm trying to put everything into Hebrew. So looks like this. Okay, Esrim v'hamesh. Okay, so that's 25. So this Esrim, I think, is 20, and Vahamesh is 5. So it's like 20 and 5. That's how it is in Hebrew. So Shior is lesson Esrim Vahamesh. Shior.
שיעור 25.
Yeah, Shior Esrim v'hamesh. Okay, so looks like we have a little discussion here on this lesson. Let me see what kind of time I got. I don't think I've gone to an hour. It doesn't feel like that anyway. All right, so I got about 39 minutes. All right, good. So we got time. All right, so let's take a look at this here. So Ir Gadolah is like the city is big. Ba'ir Katana, and the city is small. Ir Gadola, so it's like the big city and the small city. Okay, I think that's probably what that's saying. Ir Gadola Ba'ir Katana. Yeah, big city and a small city. Okay, so. All right, so this says shalom. Basically, that's like hi. Shemi Arya Carmeli. This looks like a proper name here. Arya Carmeli. Shemi Arya Carmeli.
Shmi Aryeh Carmeli.
What's Aryeh?
Shmi Aryeh Carmeli.
Shmi Aryeh Carmeli. Okay, so Ani Gar. So I am dwelling. Let's see. Benaharia. Benaharia. I wonder what that is. Gar. Ani Gar Benaharia. Oh.
Ani Gar Benaharia.
It's like Naharia, so it's kind of like this right here. In wrong one. Yeah, in Naharia. It's the name of a town, Naharia. Benaharia. Benaharia. Okay. All right. So okay. So Zot Ir, this city. Katana. This is a small city. Bagalil. Not sure what that one is. Zot Ir Katana Bagalil. Oh, in Galilee. Bagalil is in Galilee.
Zot ir ktana bagalil.
Okay, Bagalil. This is a small city in Galilee. Aliyad, this is nearby. Remember that Aliyad one? It literally means on hand. It means nearby. Nearby, Haifa. Now, Haifa is a larger city. He Nimsa et. Now, this he here is in reference to this right here. So these are connected here. So instead of this being she, we're talking about a city, so it's going to be it, right? So it Nimsa it. It is located al yad. Let's see. This is Hayam. I think Hayam is the sea. He Nimsa et al yad Hayam. Yeah.
היא נמצאת על יד הים. היא נמצאת על יד הים.
Yeah, he nimset al yad hayam. He nimset al yad hayam. Okay, so it is near the sea. So it is located al yad hayam is near the sea. Ani ohev, I love lagor. So I like lagor to dwell, but here in the city. Katana, in a small city. I like to dwell in a small city. So who's talking here? It's this guy here, Oria Carmeli, or Aria. So it's probably like this. Aria Carmeli. Kind of like that Carmeli almost seems like an Italian name, doesn't it? Okay, so all right, let's see here. So what we do here? We did Ani Ohev Lagor Ba'ir Katana. Okay, so Yesh Po Chakat. So there is here Chakat. Yesh Po Chakat. Oh, it's quiet here.
יש פה שקט.
Sheket.
יש פה שקט.
So yesh po sheket. So sheket is quiet. Okay, sheket. So there is here quiet. Literally, that's what that says. There is here quiet. There is here quiet. It is quiet here. Okay, let's see. Va'anashim and the people. Va'anashim and the people. Po here. Nahakmadim. I think Nahakmadim has to do with, I remember, is it friendliness? Maybe it's friendly. Va'anashim po nahakmadim. Yeah.
ואנשים פה נחמדים.
Yeah, va'anashim po nahakmadim.
אנשים פה נחמדים.
Nachmadim. That's hard to say, isn't it?
אנשים פה נחמדים.
Ve'anashim po nachmadim. Oy.
ואנשים פה נחמדים.
Ve'anashim po nachmadim. Listen to how she said it so quickly. It's like she gets that in there. Ve'anashim po nachmadim.
אנשים פה נחמדים.
Nakamadim. It's like nakamadim. Okay, so all right, so the people are very nice. So the Anashim is the people. Po here, Nachamadim is nice. They're nice. Okay, Naharia. Oh, this looks like it's introducing someone else, maybe. Oh no, okay, no, it's the town. Naharia. It's the town, it's the name of the town. Naharia. Yeah.
Naharia.
Okay, so that's what this is right here. Naharia. Okay, so Naharia, notice that it says he, but we're talking about a town here. We're not talking about a person, so we translate as it, right? Naharia, he, makom, it. Look at this. We have place, tov, lagur. So it's makom is place, tov is good, lagur to live or to dwell. So basically it's a nice place to dwell. It's a nice place to live. This is what he's saying. Okay, so where do we go now? It's a nice place to live. Okay, so Berahov. This is the on the street. This has got to be the name of the street right here. Berahov Harashi. That's it. Okay, the main street.
ברחוב הראשי.
That's a new one. I didn't know that one before.
ברחוב הראשי.
Barahov Harashi. And this is the main street. Look at that. The main street. Okay, so this Berahov is in the street, and then Harashi. Well, that comes from Rosh, which means the head. So it's like, it comes from Rosh, right? Okay, so Berahov Harashi.
ברחוב הראשי. ברחוב הראשי.
Okay, so Berahov Harashi. Okay, so on the main street, Rehov. Let's see, Rehov. I think that Rehov is an apartment. Rehov Gaatyan. No, it's the street. It's got to be the street. That's probably a name of a street.
רחוב געתון.
So Ga'aton, this is Ga'aton Street. So it's like this. Ga'aton Street. So Rehov is Ga'aton Street. Yesh. Let's see, there is. Let's see, Haniyot. Yesh Haniyot. Okay, yeah, streets.
רחוב געתון יש חנויות.
Oh, Hanuyot. This has got to be a shurak here. So yesh Hanuyot.
רחוב געתון יש חנויות.
Okay, so on the street, Ga'aton Street, there are shops. Colano. I wonder what that is. Colano. Oh,
רחוב געתון יש חנויות קולנוע.
Colanoa is there we go. Yeah, Konoa. And then Batai Cafe. Batai Cafe. Bati. Bati. A coffee house, probably.
רחוב געתון יש חנויות קולנוע בבי קפה.
Oh, come on. Let's get this right. Bati.
רחוב געתון יש חנויות קולנוע בתי קפה.
Bate Cafe. Look at that. Bate Cafe. Okay, so that's like coffee houses. Well, I know what that is. That's like a abbreviation of batim. Like this. Batim is houses. And so when you put it together with cafe, instead of batim cafe, it's bate cafe. So coffee. So cafes, like coffee houses. Or cafes, rather. Just cafes, probably. Okay, so this Colnoa is a cinema. Okay, so how about this one? Umesadot, I think, is a restaurant. Umesadot. Yeah.
רחוב געתון יש חנויות, קולנוע, בתי קפה ומסעדות.
Umesadot and restaurants. Restaurants, plural. Okay, so Gum Hahanot Shali. So also Hahanot Shali Nimsa et Sham. Okay, so Gum Hahanot Shali Nimsa et Sham. It's not Habanot, it's Hahanot. Okay, yeah, Gam Hanot Shli.
גם החנות שלי נמצאות שם.
Okay, so basically, so Gam Hahanot. So also the shop belonging to me, named Sa'et, is located Sham there. So this guy's a shop owner, I guess. Okay. Ani gyar aliyad. So I dwell near. Let's see. Harachov. I think this is Harachov. This street. Harashi. So it's like the main street. I dwell. So Ani gar aliyad. Let's see. Ani gar aliyad. Harachov. Harashi. Yeah, I live.
אני גרה ליד הרחוב.
Oh, it's not gara. The guy is a masculine. Aliyad.
אני גר על יד הרחוב הראשי.
Harachov.
אני גר על יד הרחוב הראשי.
Okay, Harachov, Harashi. Okay, so I dwell near the main street. Uba Boker. I bet you that's Uba Boker. Uba Boker. I'm not sure if it's a U or a vet. Let's see here. Let's see.
אני גר על יד הרחוב הראשי, ובבוקר.
Yeah, I know, I was right. Uva boker. Okay, uva boker. So in the morning, I holek, I go. Baragel, he's walking. Baragel, by foot. Ani holek baragel la'avoda. Yeah, to work. That's right. He works in the shop.
אני גר על יד הרחוב הראשי, ובבוקר אני הולכת ברגל לעבודה.
No, it's not uholeket. It's uholek. Holek. Boy, this thing doesn't want to cooperate with me, does it?
אני גר על יד הרחוב הראשי, ובבוקר אני הולך ברגל לעבודה.
Okay, so beregel la'avoda. So la'avoda is to work. All right, let's see here. Lif mayim. Let's see. I don't think I've seen that one before. I wonder if it's pa'amim. Lif amayim. Wow, not quite. I didn't quite get it pronounced, but oh, sometimes.
לפעמים. לפעמים.
Leaf amim. Look at that. Leaf amim. Sometimes. Okay, so leaf amim. I got to remember that. Leaf amim. Ani nosea. Okay, I am traveling. I travel la Haifa to Haifa. Now this nosea here has to be vehicle conveyance. It's strictly vehicle conveyance. Lepamim.
לפעמים.
Lifamim. It's a fe. Lifamim. Ani nosea la Haifa.
לפעמים אני נוסע לחיפה.
Okay, la Haifa. Okay, so to Haifa. Im with Aisha, the wife. Look at that, the wife. The Hayeladim and the children. The Hayeladim and the children. Okay, so Haifa, here, Haifa, it is a city. Okay, that's what it's saying. Gadola, it's a big city. Ma'anianet. Now I've seen that one before. Ma'anianet. That might be it, right? And interesting.
ומעניינת.
Ume'anienet.
ומעניינת.
Look at that. This is ume'anienet. This is interesting. Okay, so interesting. Okay, so Haifa is a big city and interesting. Interesting big city. He nimsa it. This is probably in reference to Haifa, right? He nimsa it is located all upon Carmel. It's probably like a Carmel mountain, or like probably the mountain, Carmel mountain, maybe. Al Yad Hayam, next to the sea. Anaknu Ohavim, we love Latiel, we love to travel. Let's wait, hey. We love to travel. Birchovot. Let's see, we love to travel on the street. Shel Haifa. Well, we love to travel on the streets of Haifa. Okay, Yesh Sham Anashim, there are people, Anashim, Nasim. Okay, what's that Nasim? Yesh Sham Anashim. There are people there.
יש שם.
Nashim v'yeladim.
יש שם אנשים, נשים וילדים.
Okay, so yeah, women, vayeladim, and children. Yesh mekonio, there are cars, many cars. The otobusim would be like buses, right? Vayesh, and there are harbe ra'ash. Look at that. Vayesh harbe ra'ash. And that's like there's a lot of noise. Vayesh harbe ra'ash.
ויש הרבה רעש.
Yeah, harbe ra'ash. Okay, so Ani ohev, I love Haifa. Look at that. Ani ohev et Haifa. Aval, but ani lo rotza, but I do not want rotze lagor to dwell there. I don't want to live there. I guess it's too busy. Ani ohev, I like. I think it's, remember that shakat, I think is like quiet. Ani ohev shakat. Yeah, I like quiet.
אני אוהב שקט.
Shaket.
אני אוהב שקט.
It's like shaket.
אני אוהב שקט.
Okay, so I like quiet, shaket. But ani ohev lagur ho. And I like to dwell there. So he likes quiet, and he likes to dwell there. Ani ohev et. I love Naria. So that's the name of his hometown. Get rid of them. So I love Naria. Okay, interesting. Wow, I really enjoyed that. That's a neat little story, isn't it? So this guy's a shopkeeper. Let's just take a look at one more thing here. Look at this building here. I wonder if this is in Naria. Let's see, Lieberman. Bet Lieberman. Bet Lieberman. Lieberman House.
בית ליברמן.
Beit Lieberman.
בית ליברמן.
Okay, Motion. Historia. Motion Shell. Naria. Oh, belonging to Naria. Okay, so Motion. I'm gonna have to put that in there. That word there, I'm not quite familiar with yet.
מוזיאון.
Oh, museum. It's a museum. Museum. Look at that. It's a museum. Historia. So it's a history museum. Shell. Naharia. So in other words, it's in this town this guy lives in, belonging to Naharia. All right. Hey, I had a great time with that, guys. I hope you did too. Have fun learning this stuff. All right, we're at an hour. So also, just real quickly here, let's look at this. Yam, that's sea. Makom is place. Makomot are places. Rachov, Rashi. Main Street. All right, we got those. Remember, those were in this thing here. All right, so next time we're gonna look at our questions and try to answer our questions based upon this story. All right, guys, that's it for today. Take a look at my details on this video, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on Facebook Live. If you'd like to donate, please donate. It just pays for the Zoom room, just pays for the Hebrew materials. I'm just kind of learning as I go, and I hope that you guys are learning as well. I take the time to put this out there so that people can see my process of learning, and they can learn along with me, hopefully, if they have an interest in learning Hebrew. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will say shalom, shalom.